Good day, my dear friends, and happy Easter to you all once again. This coming weekend we celebrate the third Sunday in Easter, and this Sunday is referred to as Good Shepherd Sunday, and there is one reason for that. The psalm is the 23rd psalm, referred to as the Good Shepherd psalm, but in the gospel reading as well, in John's gospel, Jesus also refers to himself as the Good Shepherd. So we celebrate this weekend God as shepherd, God as protector and provider. I want to begin by dispelling one of the common sayings that we have in the church. And the saying goes like this: God helps those who helps themselves. As if God is the fruit in our cereal or the cherry on our ice cream, as though God is an addition to our more or less well-managed lives. That saying, God helps those who help themselves, sort of implies that we basically manage our lives fairly well, and when we need God, whether for advice, support, or direction, that is when we call his answering service. That is the kind of implication that this saying has. And I will tell you this, nothing is further from the truth. We need God. We need God in and out of season. We need God when things are going well and when things are going badly. He is not just the fruit on our cereal or the cherry on our ice cream. He is the cereal and the milk. He is the ice cream and the cone as well. He is the main ingredient. He's not just the embellishment on our food. And this understanding of God as the foundation of our lives comes from the gospel reading, as I mentioned, and the psalm as well, which provide a model of our relationship with God. And the model is this: he is the shepherd, we are the sheep. That is the relationship that is posited, that is put forward. And you know something, of all the relational models out there, father and son, mother and daughter, husband and wife, there are many of them. The writer of the psalm and Jesus in the Gospel of Luke pick on the most needy and dependent relationship to exemplify our relationship with God, that of a shepherd and sheep. That relationship takes the cake in terms of dependency. Sheep, by virtue of their nature and their heavy woolen coats, are notoriously ill-adapted to virtually to survival on their own. You have to virtually provide all their needs: food, water, protection. In fact, the term cast sheep refers to a sheep that has rolled over on its back and can't get up. It lies there kicking its short legs helplessly and can die if not rescued within a few hours. This is the relationship model that is presented to us this weekend in the gospel and in the psalm. A model of total dependence. The psalm really and truly puts forward the very powerful idea that is at complete variance with modern thinking, that we are totally dependent on God, and to be human is to be dependent. Now, if you go through the 23rd psalm, it spells out in great detail the nature of that dependence, and I want to go through this with you. It goes like this: the Lord is my shepherd. That's relationship. I shall not want. That is supply. He makes me lie down in green pastures. That is rest. He leads me beside still waters. That is refreshment. He rests my soul. That is healing. He leads me in the path of righteousness. That is guidance. For his name's sake. That is purpose. Yea, though I walk through the valley of darkness, that is testing. I will fear no evil. That is protection. For you are with me. That is faithfulness. Your rod and your staff, that is discipline. You prepare a table for me. That is hope. You anoint my head with oil. That is consecration. My cup runs over. That is abundance. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me. That is blessing. And I will dwell in the house of the Lord. That is security. Forever. That is eternity. Psalm 23 is a test of our faith. It asks the question, do you believe in a God of abundance and supply? A God of healing and rest? A God of protection, hope, and blessing? Ultimately, Psalm 23 asks us, do you truly believe in a God who can supply all your needs? Not just your need for security and protection, but all the others as well, as a good shepherd does. Do you believe that God can respond to that one need that you have? The one you told no one about, the one that you don't even like to mention, the one that you think is not so important. Psalm 23 challenges us to believe and trust in that God. So remember, it's not that God helps those who help themselves. God helps those who cannot help themselves. Amen.